He made an empty S3 bucket on AWS, no files inside, nothing. 2 days later, AWS sent him a bill of $1,300. He did not run a server, he did not write bad code, he only picked a name for his bucket. Popular open source tool had the same name written inside it as an example. It was not existing bucket. So thousands of computers kept trying to save files inside this bucket. AWS blocked everyone, and back then AWS charged him for every blocked attempt. 100 millions of them in one day. His name is Maciej Pokwiz. April 2024, AWS returned his money, then quietly changed the rule. Now this is where you expect me to say cloud is risky, be careful, just watch videos instead. No, that is a bad advice. Cloud is the cheapest skill you can learn today, cheaper than any bootcamp. Everything you need is free, not free trial, actually free. The price was never the problem. The problem is that nobody shows you the brake before handing you the car. Today I will show you the brake first. I am Piyush. I work with cloud and DevOps every single day for past many years. I have been into IT for past 14 years. I will help you answer 3 important questions today. And before this video ends, you will get all the valuable lessons. 1. There is a charge on AWS that started in February 2024 and most students are paying it right now and cannot find it. 2. Everyone tells you to set a billing alert. A billing alert won't stop you the bill. So what will? 3. One cloud cannot send you a bill at all. Beginners should start there. And at the end, the thing you delete will help your career more than the things you keep. Step 1. Learn the basics before you open the console. Basic does not mean remembering service name. It means knowing the 4 things that creates a bill. Compute, storage, network, and the request. Look at the bucket story again. He paid for request, not for a server. If you do not know that request cost money, you cannot protect yourself from them. So learn regions, virtual machines, IAM, and VPC first. Free links in the description if you want to start your cloud journey now. You cannot control a bill you cannot explain. Step 2. Know what the free tier gives you and what it does not. Most videos are old here. In July 2025, AWS changed its free tier. A new account get $100 in credit and can earn 100 more. It ends after 6 months or when the credit finish. That famous 750 free EC2 hours for 12 months, it's gone for new accounts. Around 30 services stay free forever like Lambda, DynamoDB. Google Cloud gives $300 for 90 days, then one small free machine forever. Azure gives $200 for 30 days plus 65 free services. Now the part nobody tells you. These things charge while you sleep. A NAT gateway, $33 a month doing nothing. An EKS cluster, $73 a month before you run a single pod. An idle load balancer, $16. A disk you forgot to delete, charged every month forever, even if it's attached to a stopped virtual machine. Add it up. One Kubernetes tutorial left running for a month is around $120. 10,000 rupees for 0 users. Here is the first answer. Since February 2024, AWS charged for every public IP address under $4 a month, used or unused. No tutorial show you it. Your bill will show you. The free tier is not the safety net. It is a fuel meter. It has no brake. Step 3. Budgets and alerts and the truth about them. Do this in your first 10 minutes on any cloud, especially if you are an absolute beginner. In AWS, open billing, then budgets, and use the zero spend budget template. It emails you the moment you cross the free tier by 1 cent. Switch on cost anomaly detection too. It is free. Do the same on Google Cloud and Azure. Now, the second answer. A billing alert stops nothing. It is a smoke alarm, not a fire sprinkler. It sends an email, your resources keep running. A small startup called Milky Way had a $7 budget. Their scrapper ran one Google Cloud run and went into an endless loop. Overnight, it made 116 billion database reads. That bill was $72,000, over 60 lakh rupees. They had a budget. The budget did not stop it. Google forgave the whole amount. What actually stops the spending? On AWS, budget actions. Cross the limit and AWS block your user from creating anything new. On Google Cloud, Google document a small function that switches billing off for the project. Their own warning is clear. It deletes your resources. Practice projects only. And third answer, Azure. On the free account, and on Azure for Students, a spending limit is on by default. When the credit finishes, Azure switches off your services. For student, there is no card, so it cannot bill you. Azure for Student, $100, 12 months, no credit card. If the fear of bill is stopping you from starting, start there. Alerts tell you, automation stops you, but you need to do the both. Step 4, delete on purpose. At work, keep things running is the goal. While learning, deleting is the goal. Nothing you build today should exist tomorrow. Keep things separate. One project per practice. On Google Cloud, run gcloud projects delete. Everything inside is gone. On Azure, put everything in one resource group, then run AZ group delete. Everything will be gone. There's no such button. This is why most horror stories are AWS stories. Tag everything. Owner, project, expiry date, tags stop a cleanup script from deleting the wrong thing. If you cannot delete it with one command, you have already lost the command of it. Step 5, use Terraform. So deleting become one word. Clicking in the console is how you learn. It is also how you forget. Terraform remembers everything. You write your setup in a file, Terraform apply, build it, and then Terraform destroy, remove it in the right order. Add infra cost. It is free and it shows the monthly cost of your plan before you build it. The console teaches you and Terraform protects you. Step 6, automate the deletion because you will forget. Not because you are careless, because someone else will call you in the middle of the lab. So you build a robot that cleans up after you. Make a GitHub action workflow to do that. Give it a cron schedule that run at midnight. It pulls your Terraform and run destroy every night. Now if you forget, nothing will happen. That is the point. For things you click by hand, use Cloud Nuke by Gruntwork or AWS Nuke, the version of Acriston. Both have a dry run, so always dry run first. One important thing, never put AWS keys inside GitHub secret. Use OIDC so GitHub get a key that dies in the minute. A developer named Ryan Haller once pushed his AWS key to a public repository by mistake. Bots found them within hours and started 600 machines to mine crypto. $6,000 in one night. So keys were leaked. A key that expires in 15 minutes is useless to a thief. Step 7. Use the free sandboxes where the bill is not yours. Here's the cloud company owns the account. You cannot be charged. So almost nobody uses them. On AWS, start with AWS Educate. No credit card, no AWS account, just an email. AWS Skill Builder has a free section and AWS Cloud Quest is free for cloud practitioner path. One warning, the labs on workshop.aws, it runs inside your own AWS account, so they can charge you. So do the cleanup step for that. On Google Cloud, use Google Cloud Skill Boost. Every lab give you a temporary project. The arcade with Google Cloud is free and Google Cloud Innovators is free with 35 lab credits every month, I believe. On Azure, the Microsoft Learn Sandbox is free. Again, no card required. You get a live Azure environment for about 4 hours and then it deletes itself. And before any of this, try it on your laptop. Minikube, Kind, K3D. All of this gives you a real Kubernetes cluster for $0. Step 8. Before you delete, write it down. This is the step that changes your career. You spend 3 hours building a VPC, a private subnet bastion host, a working app. It works, but then you delete it. And now what do you have? Nothing. Unless you wrote it down. So before you run destroy, take screenshot of everything that prove it worked, that proves that you know your thing, that proves you have the artifact to show when asked in the interview. So push your Terraform to GitHub, write a readme file with different headings, what I was trying to build, what did I build, what broke, and what would I do differently. The important decisions that you took while building the project. Add the screenshots, add the steps. That last one is the question interviewer usually asks. Then turn that readme into a blog post. Publish it anywhere, dev.com, medium.com, LinkedIn. And here is the last answer. Your machine lived 3 hours. That blog post lived forever with your name on it. So whenever an interview says, tell me about something you built, you do not describe it from memory. You send the link. Give up the resource and keep the proof. The proof was always the valuable part. Last thing, if a bill ever does surprise you, write to support and ask. Every story in this video ended in a refund. Mackey's got his money back. Milky Way owned $72,000 and Google forgave all of it. Do not be careless, but do not be scared either. One honest mistake on a learning account is not the end. And one number before you go. Every year, a company called Flexera asks big companies about their cloud spending. Every year, those companies say around 30% of their cloud money is wasted. companies with finance teams, with cloud experts, 30% wasted. So what you learned today is not about a beginner topic. Knowing what is running, what it costs, and how to switch it off. Most of the industry still cannot do it. You have a budget, an alert, and one real hard stop. You delete with one command, and every lab you delete leaves a blog post behind. This is not a student on a budget, that is an engineer with cost discipline. Learning cloud does not cost money, it costs attention. So build something this weekend, delete it before Sunday night, then write about it. Tell me in the comments the scariest cloud build you have ever seen, or if you had made any mistake that cost you some money. And if you want full tear down setup, the Terraform, the GitHub action, the new config, say so. I will build it end to end for you, and I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Happy learning. I will see you in the next one.